Okay, YouTube world, I am going to try to do this as detailed as I possibly can. How to remove live primer cases. These are 308, and these cases are Remington 9.1/2. So this past weekend I shot 40 rounds and I had 6 misfires out of those 40 cases. I've already been on the phone with Remington, and because of this I am removing these primers. I'm going to switch over. I have some Winchester primers I'm going to try, and in order to do that, these cases are fantastic. They're good. They're practically brand new. Only been shot once, so I need to get those primers out so I can put some primers in there that I can trust, because I have an upcoming elk hunt actually in about a week and a half. We're leaving for Wyoming for an elk hunt. So the whole purpose of this is to get some primers that I can trust for that lifetime elk hunt, and hopefully we get an opportunity to shoot one and the gun actually goes bang and not click. So what I did to start off is I took my Hornady 308 Winchester die. I took it completely apart and I cleaned out the inside to get rid of all the gook and case lube and everything else that's in there from buildup of reloading for the last, I don't know, 2-3 years of my 308. Then what I did was I put it back together, but I left the primer part far enough out that it's not going to cause any issues, and I shouldn't have to put any case lube in there because these cases are cleaned and ready to go. So I just want to pop out the old primers so I can pop in new primers. And I don't want to mess with or jack up anything as far as that goes. So I see I'm going to have to take that bulb off. I'm going to do that next, and I'll be right back. Okay, YouTube, I am back. So what I did was I took the bulb off and I double checked it, and that should pop out the primers without any issues, but I've never done this before, so we're going to go super slow. We're going to take it very careful, and I'm going to treat it like it's a loaded grenade, even though it's probably not going to blow up in my face. If it does, I will have hearing protection on and eye protection, just to make sure that I don't lose my eyes or my hearing goes really, really, really bad. I did take the bulb off, like I said. I have a whole bunch of these. I'm going to only do a couple of them just to kind of give you an idea how to do this. But I used Remington's 4X bore cleaner to clean the inside of my die. Probably not the best solution, but I know that it's going to get all the gook out of there and it's going to keep it pretty clean for what I'm doing, and I'm hoping my cases really don't touch the inside very much anyways, as I don't want to have to clean them again. I just want to pop out the primers, put new primers in, and move on to reloading the rest of my bullets. So this is what I have to get going here. All these primers have to go. And so that's where I'm at. Let's get started. Alright, YouTube, as I said, probably the simplest solution is to just discard the cases and start over again, but these are brand new cases, so I don't want to use that option if I can avoid it. I would much rather pop out the primers, use what I got. I'm going to dump out all the spent primers and try to keep track of these live ones. And when I put them in the trash, I can put them in a different spot, or probably hit them with a hammer or something just to get rid of them. Well, as you can see, this is my first time doing this, so I can tell that I'm already having issues. I'm going to pause it and try something different, and I'll let you know what I did. Okay, YouTube. this is the advantage of having dies that are all similar in manufacture and stuff like that. What I did was I took the pin and basically the depriming tool out of my decapping die, and I swapped it out for the 223 Hornady that actually screws right in the way it's supposed to and everything else. And I cleaned up the shaft and everything else so that when I put these in there, they line up perfect. The die doesn't, I don't want to resize these again. I just simply want to pop the primers out. So nice and gently, pop the primer out. And if that'll focus, nice clean primer pocket ready for a new primer. And I don't know that you'll be able to see the inside of this thing, but the inside is extremely, it doesn't look like it's been touched by any dye or anything else like that. So I've accomplished my goal. I've kept everything the same, and I was able to get rid of these old primers so that I could swap them out for good primers. And like I said, I've never done this before, so if any of these are going to pop or blow up, it'd be kind of cool to catch it on YouTube, I guess. But yeah. So that's it. Like, subscribe to my channel if you like this. Leave me a message if you think there's a better way of doing this. I've never done this before. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. I called Nosler because that's where I usually reload most of my bullets from. And they are still making bullets. You just can't find them anywhere. But as far as this goes, they told me to just go slow, treat it like a grenade, and be very careful, and you'll be fine. Even if one blows up, they don't really have a big enough explosion where it's actually going to hurt anybody or anything like that. But definitely have some hearing protection on it, some eye protection just in case. You never know. You only got one set of eyes and one set of ears. So with all that being said, you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.